This might be the best no annual fee credit card out in the market right now. You definitely heard about this credit card, or if not, then you need to know about this credit card because this might be the next credit card that you need to get. Welcome back to Tito's Financial Corner, where we talk about credit cards, points and miles, as well as travel. Today, we'll be talking about a credit card that has been making waves around. Especially if you're a renter, we'll cover the ins and outs of this credit card, as well as who this credit card is built for. The perks and multipliers are absolutely there, especially if you're a renter, to have this credit card. That's right, today we'll be talking about the BILT Mastercard. Let's start with the most important details. First things first. There is no annual fee on this credit card. So that's right, you don't need to find any credits or multipliers to offset the annual fee since there is none. Unfortunately, with that being said, this credit card does not offer currently a welcome bonus, which is unfortunate. The multipliers that you're going to get on this credit card are 3 points on dining transactions, 2 points on travel transactions, and that would include any bookings that you make directly with the hotel's website or the airline's website. And then you would get 1 point for all other transactions. That sounds familiar, huh? One of the biggest selling points on this credit card is that it offers you a multiplier for your rent payments. So that's right, whenever you make your rent payment every single month, this credit card would give you 1 point per dollar spent. Now, in order to be able to get that multiplier, there is a qualification that you would have to meet every single month. And that is, you need to have at least 5 transactions on the credit card to get the 1% back on rent transactions. Otherwise, the maximum amount of points that you would get back would be 250. And I'm sure you pay more than $250 every single month on rent. Now, with that being said, yes, there is a minimum amount of transactions that you have to put on the credit card to get that multiplier on rent payments. However, there is no specific minimum or maximum that you need to put in as far as amount of money that you spend on this credit card. You can meet that 5 transaction limit, whether that's going to the gas station, to McDonald's, to Walmart, or to any other place that you can think of. And again, it could be a transaction as easy as 50 cents, 75 cents, or even $1. As long as you put in 5 transactions on this credit card, you would get at least 1 point per dollar spent on rent payments. Now, with that being said, what's also cool about this credit card is that they will waive any charges that you're charged if you're making your rent payment using a credit card. As we're all aware, specifically with rent, they would probably charge you a fee of anywhere between 2 to 3% or maybe even higher, but BILT will usually waive those charges, which again, that's a great feature to have. You would still get the 1 point per dollar spent on those transactions. If your landlord doesn't accept credit cards, BILT has what they call BILT Protect. Basically, they will help you to set up account number and a routing number where your landlord can take out the rent payment and you would still pay that amount, but you would still earn that 1 point per dollar spent. So again, BILT is trying to set up a system that would help you to get those points, whether they accept a credit card or would require an account number for ACH transactions or check transactions. Another great perk that this credit card has is Rent Day. They will supercharge the points that you can earn on the first of every single month. And what that means is that on all dining transactions that you make on the first of every month, you would get 6 points per dollar spent. You would get 4 points per dollar spent on all travel. And then you would get 2 points per dollar spent on all other transactions. Again, that's only on the first of every month. And the amount of points that you would get for your rent payments would still be 1 point per dollar. BILT also has a travel portal where you can book your flights as well as your hotels. And you can also utilize your BILT points. If you utilize their travel portal, you would get a 25% boost on your points. So that's right, if you would use your points through their portal, you would get a 1.25 cent per point valuation. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? I feel like I've heard that on another credit card. Oh well. BILT also has some great transfer partners. They have American Airlines, they have Flying Blue, they have United Airlines, and my personal favorite, they have World of Hyatt. So that's right, you would be able to transfer your BILT points over to these transfer partners as well as other transfer partners at a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning 1 BILT point is the same as 1 World of Hyatt point, or 1 BILT point is the same as 1 United mile. This is an absolute great perk to have, especially since this is a no annual fee credit card. That's right, you would be able to transfer all the points that you make and be able to get either a 1.25 cent per point valuation, or you would be able to transfer it to the transfer partners and get an even bigger return. Specifically looking at the valuation on the BILT points, we would have to look at the points guy. They gave a valuation on the BILT points of 1.8 cents per point, which is great. It's not as high as Amex membership reward points or Chase's ultimate reward points, but it is very competitive and it is up there. And again, for a no annual fee, that's absolutely great. This is also a great card because it still offers you some other great protections and benefits that you should know. First off, it offers you cell phone protection, which would give you a credit should something happen to your phone, trip delay reimbursement, auto rental collision damage waiver, as well as having a no foreign transaction fee. That's right, you would be able to take this credit card anywhere in the world and you would not be bothered by that pesky foreign transaction fee, which, as all of you know, I hate with a passion. So, who is this credit card built for? This is definitely built for you if you're a renter. If you are a renter and you're paying a good amount of money, which, let's face it, it's almost everybody, then you should be getting some kind of reward back for those transactions. Especially if you're spending anywhere between 900 to 1,000 or even more. That's literally 1,000 points every single month, or 12,000 points at least on an annual basis. So again, this is an absolute great credit card that would offer you that great benefit of getting 1 cent per point for all of those transactions with a no annual fee credit card. Honestly speaking, you've probably seen that there's a lot of similarities between this credit card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. But one of the biggest differences is that the Chase Sapphire Preferred card does have an annual fee of $95. But again, that's neither here nor there. This is all about the BILT Rewards credit card. And is this a credit card that you should get? I would say if you're a renter, then yeah, you should definitely get it since there is no annual fee. With that said, I definitely want to hear from you guys. Do you feel like this is a great credit card to have, especially if you're renting, or do you prefer a different credit card? With that said, if you found any information useful during this video, please hit that subscribe button as well as that like button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Adios.